Lexi Rydalch joining us in Studio B, the all-time leading scorer in West Coast Conference women's basketball
Champions.
history. And now a champion.
We should have had you bring in the trophy.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Why didn't we think of that?
Hey,
Dan Nielsen or Jeff Judkins, if you're
come from the
listening,
Marriott Center right now.
run over
with
with
the trophy. Dead serious. Come over right now.
We'll let you in. You win in your final season. A season that because of your ACL tear, you were involved in. Like, you wouldn't have been, you didn't think you were going to be here when you first started at BYU, but you are. On senior night, against the second-place team San Diego, you wrap up the first ever regular season title. What does all of that mean to you?
That's quite the headline you just listed off.
I know,
and
right?
I think that's what it means. I mean, it just all came together at the right moment that we could have that special night last night, you know, being number 2 and kind of getting back at them for beating us on their home court, you know.
Yeah, the last team to beat you was San Diego.
Exactly. And then we had that streak after that, and we kept it going. And it means a lot to defend our home court, obviously. And so just a lot of little pieces that make it really special.
Emotionally, what has it been like as you guys got at least a share of the title, but you wanted the outright, and then you finally get it? Relieving or exhilarating? How would you describe that?
Definitely exhilarating more than relieving, just because we had it in our hands the whole time, and we really just wanted to keep going. And I think it's easy for teams to settle for things like the co-champs or whatever, but we've been in this league for 5 years now, and we've wanted it for a long time. And it seems like Gonzaga has always been at that top, and this year was the year to do it, and we really just seized that moment.
11 straight years for Gonzaga in the regular season.
That's nuts.
Until last night. BYU breaks that streak. Lexi Rydalch joining us in Studio B. This is a team, speaking of BYU, that was the 5 seed last year going into Las Vegas. Now the overwhelming number 1 seed. What has been the biggest difference between last year's team, which won 3 in Vegas and got to the NCAA tournament, compared to this year?
I think we're battle-tested this year. We had such a tough preseason, and you don't realize what that does for your team. Just because you're going against these tough teams that are ranked, that have these great histories, and it's easy to fold when you go against them. And we had our losses in the preseason, but then we could make a choice after that. We could either keep being pushed around in the preseason, or we could come together and toughen up and figure out our roles on the team and make things happen. And I think that's exactly what we did. And so when you come to games in San Francisco where our back's against the wall and things aren't going right, then we can draw on that confidence and know that we're battle-tested and we can push through those times and get those big wins.
Let's talk about San Francisco for a second and the game winner. Not a buzzer beater quite, but
right.
Okay, what was the best part about that whole experience for you?
Seeing it on SportsCenter, definitely. Yeah. You can't beat that. And it was just the whole package. I mean, we watched it as a family after, and we were just laughing. And we're like, why is this so funny? Like, it's just so, you can't help but laugh. And we realized it's the whole package. I mean, you have Spencer doing the great call, and it's on SportsCenter, and you can see all of the Cougar fans' reactions and the bench. And the
almost technical.
Right. Everybody flooding the court. So it's just a great clip.
Did you shoot the ball too early?
You know, people have been saying that, but I say, do you want to win?
It went in!
Come on!
Yeah, exactly.
It went in.
Is there a problem with making a shot to take the lead with 1 second?
Yeah, right.
From 40 feet away?
Ty Detmer doesn't think so, yeah, based on yesterday's comment.
I love the back angle because after it shows you shooting it and you kind of like just getting this pose down low.
like you had gone down before the ball went in.
Like a defensive stance, like, it's got a chance.
And then it went in.
When did you know it was going in?
As soon as it left my hand. I was just on balance. I had good touch on it. And so that was me crouching down. Man, that feels good. And it was nice to see that go in.
Lexi Rydalch with us in Studio B. I think I called you at one point earlier today, Lexi Eaton. I apologize for that.
It's all year.
It's a battle. It's a constant battle to go. When you get married, it's really hard on the broadcast.
Sorry to Bay, sorry. Trevor.
Trevor's in studio. Even though we've gone after him time and time again, you came to. We appreciate him being in studio with us. Okay, next week, and you said, I heard from through the Vine that last night you said to your team, we're not done yet.
Right.
What else is left to accomplish?
Definitely, we want to beat Gonzaga on their home court. That would be the best way to end this season, this regular season. We've never won up there. And it's a tough place to play in. I think they've sold out the crowd already. And just a fun environment. And then, of course, beat Portland and just go into the Vegas tournament with a lot of confidence.
So you win the regular season. You've got Gonzaga. And then I think seeding is at play at this point now. One projection, and there's not a lot of projections out there, but 7 seed right now. Would that be something you'd be okay with at this point if you were a 7 seed in the tournament?
I mean, that's higher than we've ever gotten before, so definitely we'll take it. But as we know, the seeding in the NCAA tournament, anything can happen on any given night.
And UConn would probably be in like round 2 or something.
Right.
It seems like you guys match up with like the toughest team.
Right, yeah. And so regardless of the seed, I mean, it's great to get a higher seed. It puts you in a good position and everything, but we know that we need to bring our best game regardless.
BYU had never won at St. Mary's, speaking of the women's team, until this year.
Yeah.
That happened, and in convincing fashion. Why not go win at Gonzaga and maybe, just maybe, bump up that seed line to a 6, potentially to a 5? I mean, is that fathomable in your mind and the team's mind that, man, we could be a 5 or a 6 seed if we keep winning?
Definitely. I think we're that team that we want to keep pushing to get better, keep climbing that ladder. And, I mean, our goal is to make as much noise as possible, to get BYU's name out there and spread the gospel even. And that's the big picture in what we're doing.
How long are you guys going to wear those pink shoes? Because those are on point. I got to get me a pair somehow.
We love those pink shoes. I mean, obviously for breast cancer awareness and everything, but girls love pink. You can't help it.
It was legit.
Yeah, thanks.
When did you guys decide to wear those last night too? Because I think it's 3 games in a row, right?
3 games, yeah. They're just really comfy, and the team likes them. So I think we might wear them the rest of the way.
You're going to take them on the road.
We might do it.
Who makes these decisions, by the way?
Captains.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we have a little bit of pull, and then the coach is okay. So Melinda's kind of the fashion police. So.
Oh, I know, because I didn't have
Yeah.
pink on Thursday night during the San Francisco game, and she's like, "You better wear pink on Saturday."
Did she really?
I was like, "Okay."
I'm telling you, that's her.
Also the technical.
Yeah,
police
she's the technical
well.
queen too.
from the bench. That's her.
Lexi, congratulations again on the first ever regular season WCC championship by either the men or women at BYU since joining. Very cool, and you've already signed the flag, so that's good. But we still need to give you some karma for the final road trip before Vegas.
Yes.
Fresh off of 33. Karma.
Thank you guys.
luck
Always
in the Northwest.
appreciate it.
You had 37 and 38 after you came on the show last time.
That's right. I didn't realize
How
that.
about that? So we can go up from 33. That's true. We can go up. We can go up. Yeah.
All right, Lexi, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.